You know, the NBA draft got to be the most inconsistent way to build your team. I mean, literally 1 year you can draft Anthony Bennett, and well, you got to tank again. I love free agency so much more. If you just get LeBron James free agency, shit, by the second year you'll have a championship. Nah, literally, that's how it's happened every time he's been a free agent. Today we're going to go over the draft order and who I think each team should take. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So if the draft lottery goes perfectly planned and the worst team gets the first overall pick, well, that means Cade Cunningham is going to the Houston Rockets. A two-way, 6'7" facilitating point guard that shoots 40% from three. Cade Cunningham will make sure that the Rockets don't have a chance at the number 1 overall pick again for the next 10 years. Then at the number 2 pick, the Detroit Pistons would take Evan Mobley, 7-foot big man out of USC. The great thing about Evan Mobley is his two-way ability and his athleticism. They're both elite, and he can even hang with guards on the perimeter. We know how important that is to have a big man that can switch on the guards in today's NBA. But Evan Mobley, yeah, he'd be great, but he'd be one part of like 3 or 4 more years of tanking. This Detroit Pistons team is completely terrible. Ass, trash. But Evan Mobley would be an upside to it. Evan Mobley has superstar potential. And yeah, he's going 2nd overall to the Detroit Pistons. Now at the 3rd overall pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Jalen Suggs. In my opinion, they should take Jalen Suggs. He's a combo guard just like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And as we know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is more than capable of running the two. And I feel like that's where they should play him. Jalen Suggs is an elite playmaker with a good shot and is very efficient in his stint with Gonzaga. Took him to the championship round. Yes, as he didn't win, he still had a great game, scoring 22 points. Now, there's kind of like a 3-way tie of who should go in these next spots. It's between Jalen Suggs, Jalen Green, and Jonathan Kuminga. I take Jalen Suggs because, yes, Jalen Green has been great in the G League bubble. Jonathan Kuminga has been great defensively, but efficiency-wise in the bubble for the G League, he's not been the greatest. But I think they should take these players as Jalen Suggs, because Jalen Suggs, I feel like, has the most potential out of anybody here. And at number 4, the Cleveland Cavaliers take Jonathan Kuminga. They have so many damn guards that you just can't take Jalen Green, really. I feel like Darius Garland has improved enough to where you should be able to build around him and Sexton. And Jonathan Kuminga is a great player to have in that front court. He's an amazing defender, very versatile, and they say he has Jaylen Brown type potential. Now, like I said, Jonathan Kuminga in the G League bubble was not efficient. Man shot 39% from the field and 25% from 3, averaging 16 points and 7 rebounds. But look, the potential is definitely there, and I feel like he can still be a great defender and better than what Isaac Okoro has been this season. And at the 5th overall pick, the Orlando Magic really have no option but to take the guy with the most potential here. Yeah, you have Markelle Fultz and Cole Anthony, but Jalen Green definitely has more potential than both of them. Jalen Green in the G League Ignite bubble averaged 18 points and 4 rebounds, shooting 46% from the field and 37% from 3. Definitely a capable 3-point shooter. Although it is suspect at times, he's very young, and he will have time to develop that shot. The Magic just need to go for potential at this point. They did luck out by getting a lottery pick that they got back from the Bulls in the Vucevic trade. But look, they need to take Jalen Green. I don't care if you have Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz every single day is looking a little bit more and more injury prone. And yeah, this team in general is very injury prone, with also Jonathan Isaac missing a lot of time. Now, this next pick will show how stupid and dumb the Minnesota Timberwolves franchise is. They had a chance to get a top 3 pick this season, but they decided to start winning some games at the end of this season. And well, their pick is going to Golden State. But at number 6, Golden State will pick Keon Johnson, 6'5", shooting guard out of Tennessee. He's a very athletic, two-way, strong shooting guard, and they'll be great off his bench. Now, I don't know what they should do with this pick. I think what they should do with this pick is move it in a deal to try and get a superstar. Move him and James Wiseman, because I don't see any point in trying to develop talent when you have a 34-year-old Stephen Curry. That's how old he will be next year. And a 30-plus-year-old Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. At number 7, the Toronto Raptors take Moses Moody, a shooting guard out of Arkansas. He's a very athletic, very strong, two-way perimeter threat. This motherfucker can shoot the pill and he's very good on defense, and he's very athletic. Now, why the Raptors need to take him is because Kyle Lowry has a great chance of leaving. Fred VanVleet will be their future point guard, but they need somebody else to put in the backcourt with them. Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. has been nice, but we know his ceiling is being like a good scorer off the bench. Now at pick number 8, the Orlando Magic. Yeah, the Orlando Magic, because the Bulls sent their pick over to them for Vucevic, and it still didn't even make the play-in game. The Bulls are one hell of a franchise for all the wrong reasons since Michael Jordan's retired. That's all I can say. They will take forward Scotty Barnes out of Florida State. Now, he's a great defender, and yeah, he doesn't have that jump shot, but he is athletic and he has potential. I feel like this will be a great pickup because he has a lot of size at 6'9", and for all those minutes that you're missing with Jonathan Isaac, you can put him there. And at the number 9 pick, the Sacramento Kings are going to come off 2 straight years of having great picks if they take Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell is a great defensive guard and will help out this team because this team was the worst defense in the league. And Sacramento, to be honest, they need some good picks to fall their way. They've missed the playoffs for, I think, 16 years now. It is straight depressing. Simple as that. But, hey, he's a two-way shooting guard with Donovan Mitchell type comparisons in the draft. But at the number 10 pick, the New Orleans Pelicans select Corey Kispert, guard out of Gonzaga. Now, why they have to take this man is because his shooting is elite. He shot great from 3 in college, and he has 50, 40, 90 potential. But now, obviously, that is the smartest thing as you have Zion packing the paint. And even Steven Adams, who they extended for some reason. But look, he's a great shooter with 50, 40, 90 potential. He is also a really solid defender and has potential on that end. A two-way wing is definitely something you want to put next to Zion Williamson. Now at 11, I think the Washington Wizards should take 6'11" center out of Texas, Kai Jones. Now they take this basically because of need. Look, they're going to have Russell Westbrook for like another 3 years because he's going to be on contract. And shit, might as well develop a center while you're there. They could go with a guard like Zaire Williams at this spot, but Zaire was very inefficient when he was playing in college. Now look, Kai Jones is your basic jump, run, and dunk center. He has a very good jump shot for a center, but he is very athletic and has great potential on defense. And defense is something that the Wizards were lacking this year. Eventually, they brought in Daniel Gafford, and he started to help it out a little bit, but they were running Alex Len as starting center for some points. At 12, the Indiana Pacers select Jalen Johnson, wing out of Duke. Now, why they take him is because he has great size and great two-way potential, something they definitely need next to Domantas Sabonis, as I do think that they will be moving Miles Turner. To me, to have the most potential come out of Domantas Sabonis, you're going to have to run him at center. And Jalen Johnson will help that out because he has so much size and he has such great defensive potential. Now, his jump shot is fine. In college, he shot 52% from the field, and he did shoot 40% from 3, but that was from 1 attempt a game. So we're going to take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, Jalen Johnson is going to the Indiana Pacers. Now, at the 13th overall pick, I think the Spurs should take a chance on Franz Wagner. He's a 6'9" small forward, and with coming in with a whole lot of size and his family has some NBA experience, I feel like he can be great for the Spurs. Now, we know when it comes to like big, tall men, Greg Popovich is great at producing them. He has a really good jump shot for his size, and I feel like they could take Zaire Williams here, but they shouldn't. They have so many guards in DeJounte Murray and Derek White. Unless you're going to move a guard this offseason, there's no point in taking a guard in San Antonio. And to end out the lottery at pick number 14, I think the Golden State Warriors should go for Josh Giddey. Overseas, he wasn't that efficient, but we saw the same thing happen with LaMelo Ball. And LaMelo Ball shot 25% from 3 overseas and is now shooting like 36% here. Now, is that going to translate like Josh Giddey? Probably not. Josh Giddey is not LaMelo Ball, but he is a great facilitating point guard, averaging 8 assists a game. And look, man, they need some bench production, and I feel like this is where they can get it. And like I said, if they don't want him, they should move him in a trade for a superstar with James Wiseman and the Minnesota pick that they just got. But thank y'all for watching the video. Show your support by liking and all that shit. And thank you for the support. I didn't notice, but we hit like 2.1K the other day. So yeah, thank y'all.